Straight ahead on IU NewsNet Daily, a Bedford man is facing nearly 2 centuries behind bars for sex crimes committed against his own family.
And 2 sexual assaults have been reported on IU's campus, just days apart. We have the latest from the ongoing IU PD investigation.
Hoosier Football continues to heat up with action outside the Windy City. We recap this weekend's matchup between IU and Northwestern.
All those stories and more?
IU NewsNet Daily starts right now.
It's Tuesday, October 8th. Welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Jay Upshaw.
And I'm Jonah Ballard. Thanks for joining us. We begin our newscast with news from southern Indiana. A Lawrence County man is behind bars serving a 180-year prison sentence after being convicted of multiple sexual assaults and incest charges. 40-year-old Joseph Thomas of Bedford was sentenced after his criminal conviction at a jury trial for 10 different felony charges. Police began their investigation after Thomas's 15-year-old niece came forward accusing him of sexual assault. Her younger sister also provided statements alleging further assaults that took place while Thomas was babysitting them. Thomas was convicted on 6 counts of child molestation, 2 of incest, and charges of criminal confinement. Thomas plans to appeal.
2 different sexual assaults on IU grounds were reported to IU PD officials just 2 days apart. IU PD police say that on September 27th, they were alerted to an alleged sexual assault at Bradford Woods, IU's outdoor center, in mid-June. On September 29th, IU PD responded to a second report of alleged sexual assault at Spruce Hall. IU police say the student received medical care and resources, but did not wish to pursue criminal charges. Both cases remain under investigation.
These recent reports come after new data show a drop in reported sexual assaults on IU's Bloomington's campus in 2023. The university's annual security report covering crime stats from 2021 to 2023 shows that 30 rapes were reported on the Bloomington campus in 2023, 26 occurring in residential areas. This marks a decrease from 2022, when 38 rapes were reported. This is the first time since 2020 that sexual assault reports, which include rape, fondling, incest, and statutory rape, have shown a decline on campus.
Unemployment numbers in Bloomington have taken a significant dip, dropping by a full percentage point. According to preliminary data, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Bloomington metropolitan area's unemployment rate fell from 5.6% in July to 4.5% in August. This 1.1% drop is typically seen as students return to Indiana University, boosting local employment. July's unemployment rate of 5.6% was the highest since August 2020.
Classes were canceled at a Bloomington school after a disturbing message caused fear of a possible shooting. The Project School, a K through 8th grade charter school in Bloomington, was shut down last week after a threatening message was discovered in the school bathroom. In a message to parents, the school officials said a student found a written threat on a bathroom wall that read, quote, "School shooting, October 2nd, 2024. Students and staff were evacuated immediately after the message was discovered. Authorities believe a 12-year-old female student was responsible for the threat. She has been referred to Monroe County Juvenile Probation on charge of intimidation."
Another hurricane is headed stateside. Hurricane Milton is rapidly intensifying and could reach Category 5 strength. The storm is expected to make landfall on Florida's Gulf Coast October 9th, potentially affecting areas from Cedar Key to Naples, just days after Hurricane Helen hit as a Category 4 storm. Officials are urging residents to evacuate or prepare for Milton's dangerous impact.
An IU professor has been awarded $7.2 million from the EPA to continue research on Hoosier pollution. Marta Wiener, an assistant professor at IU's O'Neill School of Public and Environmental Affairs, received the grant to continue her study of pollution in the atmosphere. Her research includes sampling water from Lake Michigan, which provided drinking water to 500,000 Hoosiers and supplies millions of gallons for agricultural, manufacturing, and industrial use.
Get ready for a rockin' reveal. A brand new statue honoring Hoosier legend John Mellencamp is about to take center stage at IU. A lifelike sculpture will soon stand proudly outside the iconic IU Auditorium, a place Mellencamp has filled with his famous tunes over the years. Celebrating his own music and homegrown Indiana roots, the statue is part of IU's ongoing mission to honor famous Hoosier artists. The statue will be unveiled during homecoming weekend and will feature a ceremony with speakers from both the university and the local community.
IU's Memorial Stadium is aiming for greater inclusivity with its latest addition to the game day experience. This season, the stadium has introduced a new sensory wall, providing a calm and safe environment for fans with autism, anxiety, or other sensory sensitivities. The wall space features noise-canceling headphones, fidget toys, and soft lighting to help fans manage sensory overload, still enjoying the excitement of Hoosier football. Memorial Stadium staff say the sensory wall is part of a larger effort to make IU athletic events welcoming for everyone.
And while we're on the topic of IU football, this weekend brought electric action for the Hoosiers against Northwestern. IU NewsNet Luke Adrama is in the studio with a look at IU's wild start to the season. Luke, let's hear all about the Cream and Crimson.
Thanks, Jay. IU football is making history this season. The Hoosiers hit the road and delivered a commanding 41-24 win over Northwestern, improving to 6-0 for the first time since 1967. This win keeps IU's unbeaten streak alive and makes them the first team in college football this season to become bowl eligible. The Hoosiers are now set to appear in a bowl game for the first time since 2020. With their red-hot performance, Indiana has climbed to number 18 in the latest AP poll. Next week, they'll enjoy a well-deserved bye week before a tough Nebraska team comes into Bloomington. In a dramatic finish on Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts fell to the winless Jacksonville Jaguars 37-34. Despite being shorthanded without quarterback Anthony Richardson and running back Jonathan Taylor, veteran Joe Flacco stepped in and threw for 359 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Colts rallied from a 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter, but came up short after Cam Little hit a 49-yard field goal for Jacksonville with 17 seconds remaining. The Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014, a streak that now stretches to 10 consecutive games. Indianapolis faces Tennessee next week, looking to bounce back. Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever has been named the 2024 Kia WNBA Rookie of the Year after a record-setting debut season. Clark received 66 of 67 votes, having averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She led all rookies in major categories and set WNBA rookie records for assists, points, and three-pointers made. Her performance helped the Fever reach the playoffs for the first time since 2016. This marks the second straight year an Indiana Fever player has won Rookie of the Year, after Aaliyah Boston took home the award last year. The MLB divisional round action heated up this past weekend, with exciting games across both leagues. In the National League, the Padres evened up the series against the Dodgers 1-1 on Sunday night. Former Dodger Manny Machado made headlines for throwing a baseball in the Dodgers dugout, a move that unsettled Dodgers manager Dave Roberts, who believed the throw was intentional. With the series tied, Games 3 and 4 will take place in San Diego. In another thrilling matchup, the Phillies tied their series with the Mets. Nick Castellanos was the hero, hitting a game-tying solo home run in the 6th inning, followed by a walk-off single in the 9th to drive in Bryce Harper. This series now heads to New York for Games 3 and 4. Moving over to the American League, the Detroit Tigers stay hot and tie up their series 1 game apiece with a nail-biter yesterday. Kerry Carpenter launched a 3-run home run off all-star closer Emmanuel Clase in the 9th inning to secure a dramatic victory for the Tigers. This series will now head to the Motor City, where the Tigers will host their first playoff series since 2014. The Royals also evened up their series with the Yankees, taking Game 2 yesterday. Salvador Perez sparked the Royals' offense with a solo shot in the 4th inning, sparking a 4-run inning. This series will lead to Kansas City for Games 3 and 4. Don't you just love playoff baseball?
Thanks, Luke. Modern Family star Jesse Tyler Ferguson is headed to Indiana University for a special appearance. IU's Union Board, in partnership with IU LGBTQ+ Cultural Center, will welcome the Emmy and Tony Award winning as part of the Speaking of Excellence lecture series. The series brings prominent LGBTQ+ creatives and advocates to campus for inspiring discussion and an interactive Q&A session with students. You can catch Jesse Tyler Ferguson live at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, October 15th at the IU Auditorium. Tickets are free for students.
A unique storytelling event is coming to Bloomington this month. Bloomington's Tail Blazing will gather 5 diverse storytellers around campfires at the 100 Hill Artist Retreat on October 12th from 7 to 10 p.m. The event, organized by Midwest Fable, marks their first collaborative art project designed to bring local artists together and inspire the community with their personal and unique stories. Tickets are $15, with discounts for IU students. Attendees will also have the opportunity to record their own stories at the end of the night.
What are nightmares made of? The Bloomington Symphony Orchestra plans to answer that question with a special Halloween-themed music event. On Sunday, October 20th, you can experience a night of ghostly and frightful music as Bloomington's finest musicians take the stage. Live from the Buzzkirk Chumley Theater, the community ensemble will perform iconic scores that capture the essence of fear and fright. Tickets are $25 for public and $12 for students with spooky sounds beginning at 5 p.m.
Thank you for joining us on IU NewsNet Daily. That does it for us here in the studio today. Join us on Thursday to see the latest here in Bloomington and beyond. I'm Jay Upshaw.
And I'm Jonah Ballard. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X at IU's NewsNet. Take care, and we'll see you Thursday.